Mind of Cruz, mind of Cruz, mind of Cruz, bop bops you up. You asked me something.
Police brutality.
I think police brutality, I didn't, Mr. Cruz, think police brutality is very bad. I think there's a lot of police brutality in this country. There's a lot of police brutality in the U.S. I think it's sometimes more than Europe. I feel like there's a lot more police corruption in this country. I don't think all cops are bad. Some cops I know stand for gay rights and equal rights and anti-racism. Some cops care about Black Lives Matter and let me everyone be black, white, every race, creed. But there's some cops that are very discriminatory. I think there's some institutionalized racism in some cops' mind. Some cops want to end institutionalized racism. I think the criminal justice system is inherently unjust sometimes. Sometimes the prison system is inherently unjust. But I don't think it's unjust all the time. But there's quite a bit of some injustice in the police system, but not all. And I really think there should be reform in the criminal justice system. I don't like this racism in the criminal justice system, police brutality. That gotta stop. That gotta stop. That really gotta stop. There shouldn't be brutality. Cops should be about helping people, not causing brutality. That should be helping other people. Cops should be around if there's domestic violence going on. Cops should be around if there's domestic violence going on, murder or assault or robbery or attacking other people. I do think there needs to be cops when you need to call for 911. I do think you need to have justice sometimes. You need to understand people are not safe drivers. And you gotta understand dangers in society, like affecting other people's lives. But I think what's dangerous about cops is causing brutality and hurting other people, inflicting suffering. And that's nothing I like from a cop. And that's pretty awful. There is injustice in the criminal justice system. There is injustice in some of the criminal justice system, not all of it. There is some injustice, but I wouldn't say all of it's unjust. You gotta think about injustice. It's an issue. Police brutality is an issue all over the world that could be lessened. And other places of the world have police brutality, but not as much. There still is police brutality in other countries. No doubt about that. There is police brutality. Another thing cops should be doing is stop believing in the war on drugs. Some cops believe in rehab and rehabilitation programs for drugs. And I think the cops who think they should always make someone in trouble for drugs is very corrupt. And I think we need to help addicts as cops. And I think law enforcement needs to be respecting people when they need help for domestic violence. And I don't think cops should be abusing people. And that's an issue about the police. And that's police reform is what I request. The progressive thing I and Mr. Cruz believe in is police reform. A lot of people believe are progressive in police reform. And I believe in police reform. A lot of people into the government are into police reform. Some people in the government, not all. Some people all over the world are for police reform. And that's a universal thing it should be, police reform and criminal justice reform. Enough about that.